What's up, world? Welcome to the Speedy Show, man. Y'all like sports? I like sports. Cool, man. I'm gonna talk about some sports for y'all. Y'all like money? I like money. Bet. We're gonna go win some bets, man. Let's get going, man. Come with me, man. Let's take a trip. Come.
Let's get it. Check. Woo. I'm about to cash a check. What else? I'm about to smash the bet. I'm whipping from right to left. Check. Check. I'm about to cash a check. What else? I'm feeling like Busta Rhymes. I think I might break your neck. Pay respect. Check. I'm about to cash a check. What else? I'm about to smash the bet. I'm whipping from right to left.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Speedy Show. We're starting episode 2. I got my brother, J Star, right here at BOD Star on Instagram. Special guest today. We're going to be giving y'all a Game 1 recap, Game 2 preview, among a few other things. You know, as I like to do when my guests come on, I'm going to have him take the floor. As you know, we recap Boston's victory in the crazy, crazy game from last night. Definitely a finals game. But man, what was you thinking? On our prediction board, you know, you got Boston 4-2. So did you think they was gonna win game 1?
Man, I thought it was in the air. I really felt like Boston had the talent and just they could do anything. But I was hoping they won game 1. But in the third quarter, it seemed like Golden State had took over the game, and man was
control.
Yeah, they was knocking down stuff, man. I'm like, okay, hold on, I might have to rethink this. But I'm like, okay. I took a breath, you know, and then I seen the fourth quarter. It's like Boston, man. They had a good game, but not their best, and they still did. They came and got the lead.
Jaylen Brown saved him. Defense, and Jaylen Brown, I would say.
Yeah,
because at the third quarter, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say they were done, but I was like pretty confident. Okay, Golden State's gonna put this game away. Boston, the multiple games in multiple cities and tough series, then finally caught up to them. They're down 15. Golden State went on that third quarter run. It's heading towards the end. But Boston responded, well, mainly Jaylen Brown. They started the fourth quarter and they got it to 5. And then Golden State had to take a timeout. It was a completely different game at that point.
no, 100%. I agree with that. I mean, Curry took over the game, and the first half, he just, you know, he had a good half, and I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know what to I'm like, man, Golden State going to win this. But I just feel like
you can't let Curry go crazy.
You
like
can't.
That.
I mean, he had a couple open shots to where like
wide open.
To me, he should never have an open 3. I don't know how hard that is to not let that happen.
There's a meme on Bleacher Report that is like freeze frame of the defense that they played on the 3 where he was wide open. It's no. You wouldn't guard him like that on 2K.
No. I mean, yeah, sometimes he might have an open shot, but he had like what 2 or 3 wide open. And you can't.
He actually broke the finals record for most threes in a quarter in the first quarter. Steph knocked down 6 threes. That was a finals record.
That's crazy. And man, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, Boston Celtics, they're gonna win this series in 6. You know. And you know, people say in 7, that's cool. I just know they're gonna win for sure. But my prediction is in 6. Boston Celtics, best defensive team in the league. They offense can come up and be catch on fire. They're all around. I mean, team, and not to say Golden State isn't, but Boston, man, it's something about them. I feel it all up in here. See where this Nike symbol is, y'all? I feel it all up in here. You know what I mean?
I mean, BPI, ESPN's BPI favored them 86% to 14%. That is a big margin. Like that's a large margin for an analytics stat. And then Vegas favored the Warriors. So this, to me, that means like if the numbers can't decide who's gonna win, we're looking at a deep series. I think this was like the most shocking game in finals. I don't want to say in finals history, but I'm gonna say this was the most shocking game one of the NBA Finals since Magic scored 42 points as a rookie, and that was in the 1980 Finals. The Golden State Warriors were outscored by 24 points in the fourth quarter. They were the first team in NBA history to lead by 10 going into the fourth and lose by 10. That's unprecedented numbers. Nobody could predict that. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Nobody could say, oh, if we would have said before the game, hey, Jason Tatum is going to shoot 3 for 17 and he's going to have 12 points. Does Boston win game one in Golden State, in San Francisco? Most people would be like, I have a hard time seeing Boston winning in that scenario.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can't, I'm going to touch on that, kind of what you said about Golden State and how they, you can't afford for them to, you can't be up like that and your momentum is going and you let a team like Boston come back and get you. I mean, if that can happen, I mean, it's going to be really hard for Golden State Warriors.
Well, yeah, they're going to be in for a long series if they consistently blow 15-point leads. But
I don't think that is going to happen like that again. But I do know that when you do that on a game you're supposed to win, and you already know it's going to be a tough series, right? So that's the game you should have won. Now you back.
I agree.
Now you like, okay, now you out of a game that you should have had.
Yeah, but I think things like that affect the team with not much experience. I don't think the Warriors are shaken in any way by losing game one. They do realize, I think, that they blew a good opportunity. Mm-hmm. But the game was never over. Yeah. I won't go as to say that they blew the game. They definitely pissed on themselves, though. Yeah, I would say.
I mean, in Golden State.
Yeah.
So that would be yellow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I definitely would say that. Yeah. But I also at the same time would say there wasn't 1 second that I watched that game last night and I said, okay, Golden State's won this game. I knew Boston was gonna have their run. The basketball is a game of runs.
And just so y'all know, me and this gentleman here, we got 30 cases on this of Mountain Dew. And he don't want to go 35 because I'm saying, I didn't want to get into controversy. But the Boston Celtics, I'm a Maverick fan. And we won in 2011. I got that feeling, that same feeling I had in 2011 is the same feeling I got right now. And that's why I'm rocking with him with so many cases on the line. So, I mean...
Y'all know how there's that guy at the casino and he didn't hit a little bit on the slot machine. Mm-hmm. Now he felt like he won the lottery. Like they tough when they up. Mm-hmm. They tough when they up. I don't really like to increase cases mid bet. Mm-hmm. I told him when Golden State's up 2-1, like I think is possible, we'll re-talk case uppage.
Okay, yeah, we'll re-talk cases. Now we just make up. Because, look, this is the thing. Boston Celtics, they're the number one, Marcus Smart, Defensive Player of the Year. We got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown that can go both ends of the floor. I mean, they're sound on both sides of the floor. Not to say the Golden State players ain't, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is special. They're special. They should have had it. Jason Tatum's rookie year. They should have had it. This is their time right here. This is their time right here.
For those who don't know, Jason Tatum's rookie season was the year that Boston blew the 3-2 lead to Cleveland. Yeah. It was the fourth year that Golden State and Cleveland win the finals. But I don't think Boston definitely kind of let that slip away, but they weren't supposed to win. They just happened to get up 3-2. So everybody was like, oh, Boston, they should close. But I wouldn't go as far to say that they should have won that series. But we're speaking to like Tatum's championship pedigree. Yeah. Tatum's built for the moment. It's not like Boston's completely inexperienced. I think even myself fell a little bit victim to that narrative because Boston actually is a battle-tested team. We kind of let the media outlets fool us with that 0 games played in the final stat. I definitely could say, but that does matter. Trust me, finals games and that experience as opposed to deep playoff run experience is different. But I would agree. Jason Tatum is built for this moment. He didn't have a good game last night, but that's what Jaylen Brown is there for, and he's also built for the moment. I actually want to touch on Jaylen for a minute.
Yeah, and I
feel like he won that game.
Yeah, I want to touch on some things too. I mean, you say he won the game, but it's also the fact that Al Horford stepped up and made huge shots in the fourth quarter. I forgot the white brother's name.
Derek White.
He made other guy that was the role player. He stepped up,
hit a couple shots.
There you go.
Yeah,
he stepped up and made some shots. Also, Jason Tatum, not his best game. That's scary. Oh yeah, no, and I'm gonna tell you that's scary because they're gonna have the games. He's gonna be. I think he may hit a 40-point game, maybe more. This game wasn't the game that he did that. Brown stepped up, like my bro said. You know, Brown kind of took that lead and went crazy, which he wasn't doing that well to me either. But the collection of players stepping up in the fourth quarter was phenomenal. And let me tell you one other thing.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Speedy Show, and we got to pay a couple bills right now, but we'll be right back. Keep all the receipts. This is the receipt saga, baby. Speedy Show. Forward.